the baby boomers. It's a generation that was born during a period of grand dreams and grand ideologies. You had the ideologies of communism versus capitalism, fighting it out on the global stage. And perhaps one of the grandest dreams of them all, putting a man on the moon. And there's a group of young children who looked up at the stars in the sky as Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. They said, if we can do that, we can do anything. And this has largely driven the baby boomer generation. This is an idealistic generation, an optimistic generation, a generation driven to succeed. Man, this generation is a bunch of workaholics. They love to work, they live to work, they need to work. As LEG would say, baby boomers are in the house. They are the leaders of our countries, the captains of our industries. And I'm pretty sure that most of you work for companies that are run by baby boomers. So if you really want to understand baby boomers, you want to get into their psyche, understand what's going to capture them, and your loyalty campaigns and that, you need to come with me on a baby boomer safari. We're going to get into the Land Rover, and we're going to go and hunt for baby boomers in their natural environment, where they're at their very, very best. And it's called the corporate away day. It's called different things in different parts of the world. It's called the Visionary Retreat in America and the Bush Council in Australia. It largely means the same thing. You take your senior leadership team to an off-site venue, and at the off-site venue, the chief boomer will stand up. There is always a chief boomer at these away days, and the chief boomer will reveal the vision. Do you know the vision? It's that carefully crafted statement that is meant to be motivational, inspirational, and aspirational. It's meant to inspire us to greatness. But you know, the vision is a big thing. I mean, who has ever heard of a vision that says we want to be at least fourth or fifth best? It doesn't have that ring to it, does it? It's the biggest, the best, the global domination. Now, you're in the audience and you're hearing this vision, because whilst it's the chief boomer's job to have the vision, it's your job to do the vision. And you're working out what it means, the budget and the man hours, and it's big, it's scary, and you're going, ooh. Chief boomer recognizes your needs and realizes and needs to show you that the only limits you have are the limits you place on yourself. That you can go beyond you. It takes you outside to participate in team activities like walking over burning hot coals of fire, or abseiling down impossibly steep cliffs, or paintball shooting in your multicolored team t-shirts. And my personal favorite, power boating on the Thames in January. Hoo-ha, whatever it takes to get you fired up and pumped up. So when you're going, yes, 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 I can do it. I can achieve this vision. Chief Boomer brings you back into the venue, calms you down, and reveals the mission. Now I'm serious. Only baby boomers know the difference between a vision and a mission. No one from the younger generation have ever worked this one out. And if the chief boomer's on fire, you'll have vision, mission, purpose, values. How many of these things do we need? And then you'll be introduced to another great baby boomer invention called the brainstorm. Do you know what the technical definition for brainstorming is? It's called pooling our ignorance. It's great fun. We're given these big flip chart sheets of paper and asked to go away into our breakaway groups and capture, in bullet form only, please, your ideas of how your team is going to achieve this vision. And you can come back into the main venue and stick up your pieces of paper on the wall. Every great away day has their room plastered full of paper. And you can report back to your colleagues about how your team is going to achieve the vision. Now, somebody has to capture all of this data and this information and collate it. And if that person, it's normally the chief boomer's PA. And if that person comes from the silent generation, that generation before the baby boomers, they're going to have an irresistible urge to rescue the blue tack. You know what it costs about 5p a kilogram, but they can't throw it away. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever been on one of these away days? Well, there's a small company in Seattle called Microsoft. And when Steve Ballmer took over from his good mate, Bill Gates, he had to make his own mark at this away day, and this is what he did. Now, that's a bit scary. I mean, let's be honest. Part of that is being American. Sorry to the Americans in the audience. Sorry, Rick. I don't quite know else to say that. The other part of it is being a baby boomer. But you know, I think the funniest thing about that clip is he runs around the stage about 3 times and almost has a heart attack. I mean, baby boomers aren't as young as they think they are. I mean, baby boomers, there are a few here in the audience today. You guys feel young, don't you? I mean, you feel 30, 35, plus that. Now, we're having a little bit of fun, and the younger generations, it's your turn next.